Greg Hodson bringing you another 247 Victory News update. Well, it's officially begun. The construction fence has now been put up around the 18-acre site in Mission Valley, California. The Legacy Center is about to begin construction. Let's go talk to Executive Director of the Legacy Center, Mr. Jim Penner, and find out what's going on down there at the site.
Well, Greg, it's pretty exciting down here at the Mission Valley Resort where the Legacy Center is about to be constructed, and that we can share with all the partners and all of you the wonderful things that are happening. As you can see, the construction fence has gone up behind me over here, and they're just getting ready to start all the abatement of all the hazardous materials, all the asbestos and that type of thing that's left over in the materials from the 60s and the 70s when that was widely used in construction. That's going to be happening here just in the next week or so. They're in the process of clearing out all of the furniture, fixtures, and equipment. All of that's being donated to Father Joe's Villages here in San Diego. Many people don't know that San Diego has like the third largest homeless population in the country. And Father Joe's Villages has a tremendous outreach to the homeless community through both housing and educating and feeding and those types of things. So it was wonderful that Legacy could partner with Father Joe's Villages to bless the homeless community, bless those most in need with the donation of all of the 200 rooms of furnishings and the kitchen and all of that type of material that went to Father Joe's just to bless them. So that's what's happening down here at Legacy. It's pretty exciting.
Jim, what can we look forward to over the next couple of months?
Greg, as we start all of the abatement process here of taking out the hazardous materials, that'll take about a month just to clean that off of the tile and the roofing materials and all those type of things that had to get cleaned up. And after that is completed, about the middle of October, they'll literally start tearing buildings down. And it'll take about 3 weeks to 4 weeks to tear all of the buildings down. We'll be down to bare ground here by about Thanksgiving, sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll have raw dirt. They'll start grading the site and start putting the foundations in the first part of January.
And finally, Jim, what can we ask our partners to pray for?
Well, I'll tell you, a project of this size needs prayer. We've had, the Lord has opened a lot of doors to make this project come forth and getting ready to start construction. But as you know, building a project of this size is not an easy task. We have major contractors involved. And so, one, pray for the safety of the workers. When you're building 200,000 square feet on an 18-acre site, pray for the safety of the workers. That's very important. There's going to be over 1,000 contractors and subcontractors, individuals on this site over the next 2 years. So pray for them. And also pray for the blessing that God wants to bring forth during this time of construction, because just as we're waiting for Legacy to be launched, that doesn't mean that Legacy isn't happening now. So be praying for how God wants to use this time before the Legacy Center is finished to lay the groundwork to bless nationals, to train ministers all around the world. Be praying for Dr. Cerullo as he continues to travel the world, talking about Legacy and getting people involved. That's a great prayer need right now.
Thank you, Jim. We look forward to more reports coming directly from the Legacy Center.
My pleasure, Greg. It's great to talk to you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Jim. Stay tuned for more updates right here at 247 Victory News Update on the 247 Victory Network.